Hello again, Sun Devil friends, and we're coming to you from the Weather Up Center here on the ASU campus. I'm Jeff Munn, the radio voice of Arizona State women's basketball. This is a special edition of Sun Devil Extra with Graham Rossini. Graham's not here on camera at the moment, but that's okay because we have some exciting news to share, and we have an exciting guest who actually is part of that news. So I'm not going to hold you in suspense any longer because, among other things, it's about the worst kept secret Tempe's had in quite a while. So without further ado, let me introduce to you the new head women's basketball coach at Arizona State University, Molly Miller. Coach, welcome to Arizona State.
Thank you so much. That was quite the introduction.
Well, I've been practicing it for like about 3 or 4 hours. 2 weeks ago, Arizona State started on this search to find a new head women's basketball coach. Tell me from your perspective, your name was attached, and we'll get into some of the numbers in a minute, but you were mentioned for a lot of openings around the country. What attracted you to ASU?
I mean, when I first spoke to Graham and just hearing his vision for the athletics program in general, it was very inspiring. I like to win, and I am competitive. So I wanted to be at a place where I could do that, and it just spoke volumes to the commitment they had for their women's basketball program and athletics as a whole. So I couldn't be more happy to be a part of that vision.
The track record of success, 4 years, 117 wins in 5 years, if I'm not mistaken, at Grand Canyon, including a 31-win season this year, a 30-game winning streak, and the school's first appearance in the NCAA tournament. So yeah, that would seem to suggest you're very competitive and you like to win, and we love that. We've seen your teams play because you've played ASU each of the last 3 years, and I noticed right away that one of the hallmarks of your basketball philosophy is pressure defense. And I'm certain that that's something we're going to see a lot of here at Arizona State.
Yeah, I'm pretty convicted to that side of the ball. I mean, I think that's an effort piece is your defense, and we're always going to have relentless energy, relentless effort, just that grittiness about our game on that side of the ball. And then that translates into some fun offense, playing in the open court when you're getting steals. But you know, that pressure and high tempo, when you get kids that buy into that side of the basketball, you can do a lot with your team. And again, I think that's just a heart piece, that side.
Yeah, and it's evident in the way your teams have played over the years. And I think our fans would be interested in knowing, you've been doing this for a while. I mean, 11 years total experience as a head coach? Did I get that right?
Yeah, and it's gone by so fast, you know, and I still feel like I got a lot of energy. I'm on my front nine, and I got a lot of career ahead of me, so I'm excited for the next chapter.
Tell me about the offensive philosophy, because obviously your defense is going to create transition opportunities. So I would assume that a lot of the offensive philosophy starts with transition.
Yeah, it's kind of a positionless system in that standpoint, but it's high tempo when you're generating offense from your defense. But you're going to see a very selfless team out there that shares the basketball. We were top 25 in the country in assists. We were number 2 in the country in field goal percentage. So we do have some offensive firepower to go along with that high-octane defense.
The timing of your arrival here is important because the transfer portal opens, we're taping this on Saturday, the portal opens on Tuesday. Obviously, you've got to hit the ground running.
Yeah, it's like I tell my kids when they go in with a full head of steam in the paint, don't go in there without a plan, you know. So we're going to have a plan set out. We're going to aim really, really high, get recruits on campus. I mean, there's not a better place to recruit than Tempe. So I'm excited to get them here and showcase the brand and the vision that I have.
And also, one of the other important things is to assemble a staff, and I'm certain that that's going to take place very quickly.
Yeah, you know, when you have like a 2-week to-do list, that's probably on day 1, 2, 3, 4, you want to start doing that. So that's going to definitely be in the works here soon.
I have to point this out. Now, your name was mentioned to me a lot over the last couple of weeks. And what I told people was, if Coach Miller comes to Arizona State, it's my feeling she's going to be a rock star from the second she steps on campus, which reminds me of a football coach we hired about 3 years ago. Do you know Kenny Dillingham?
I think we're wired the same, just a little bit. Yeah.
And activate the Valley, you don't want to steal his slogan, but you wouldn't mind activating the Valley for women's basketball too, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many eyes on our sport right now. What a better opportunity to generate some momentum. Obviously, the Final Four is going to be here next year. It's a growing sport, and I'm excited to be a part of that growth in women's basketball. And I've watched Kenny from afar and just really been inspired by what he's done here too.
What about the history of this program? I'm certain that has some meaning to you as well.
Yeah, I mean, one of my first calls was to Charlie. And I just have so much, and talk about wired being the same. We're kind of wired the same as well. I've got so much respect for what she's done, and I'm excited to integrate her back into the program and get her on campus and pick her brain. And she's a dear friend and really excited to connect.
Well, I'll be honest with you, having been with Charlie for 18 years, when I mentioned the pressure defense, it looks exactly the same as what I saw under Charlie Turner-Thorne. So on behalf of everyone with Sun Devil Nation, we are so excited to have you here as part of the ASU family, including your family, your husband and children. We just can't wait for November to get here. And it's a very exciting time. And thank you for coming to join us here at Arizona State.
Well, thank you so much. I'm an open door. I can't wait to meet everyone and just connect and get started.
Let me mention very quickly, before we transition into other things on Sun Devil Extra, now would be a magnificent time for you to think about season tickets. You want to get them now, right, Coach?
Yep, sign up.
Because you don't want to be on the outside of Desert Financial Arena when the big games with Coach Miller are taking place. So head to sundeviltickets.com. They'll have all the information on how you can sign up for season tickets. They even have maps that show you the available seat locations for season ticket purchase. The other thing to keep in mind, you're seeing this now through our Sun Devil Radio Network channel. When there is breaking news about ASU athletics, you'll get it here. You'll hear from the athletic director, the coaches, the student athletes. This is always the place to come to hear what's going on in Sun Devil athletics. And tell you what, today, a lot of great things are happening in Sun Devil athletics. We'll continue with more of Sun Devil Extra with Graham Rossini coming up in just a few minutes.